Wiggles. What's up, my beautiful butterflies? Come on in the building. We're going to talk about it tonight. Yeah, this was not the subject that I wanted to talk about, but I had to reverse my script. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Give y'all a few minutes. YouTube let you know I'm on here. Give y'all time to come in. Come on in. Hit that doorbell, which is the like button, and come on in. They just told you. So now you know. Okay? Sting is the first one in the building, and she's a Kansas City Chief girl. Yeah. Y'all think I don't remember nothing, but I remember everything. I associate things. That's how I can remember stuff. What's up, Misty? It was a pretty day here, Mister. How was your day in Houston, Texas? Yeah, we had a good time here today. Miss Diane got over her big C and she back in groove again. Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good day today. Kids was good today because one of them got on the bus. Hey, respectfully yours, how you doing, Leaf? So one of them got on the bus tonight and well, this evening, and he made an announcement. As soon as he got on the bus, he said, Miss V. I said, uh-huh. Miss Diane, yes. My birthday is tomorrow. I was like, oh, really? You making this announcement because you want us to come through, right? Y'all be 16 tomorrow. I said, okay, okay. So I just met him back in August when he started riding the bus. This is my first year down there. But Miss Diane has known him since a little boy. So she's been driving the bus routes for 26 years. So a lot of those kids came in with her as little babies, just little tots. And she's watched them grow up and now they are out in the working world and either in their mother's homes and whatever wherever they go after 21 because they can stay with us until they're 21. Hey, Joy, blessings to you and to everyone coming into the chat. So the topic says, so let me finish this. So tomorrow, I got to do another birthday party. He is one of these kids. It's something about special needs kids. You can't miss them with food. They love food. So tomorrow I got to get out and I got to do another party. Okay. So I got to run on my time off, my downtime, and get a balloon for him that says 16. And I got to go get some more cupcakes and some more cookies for them. And then come home and bag them up and put the cupcakes in the little boxes and get them ready to take back to the schoolhouse. We pick up him first tomorrow afternoon. We have the high school first in the afternoons. We don't have the high school anymore in the AM. So I want him to be surprised. I told him, I said, I'm coming through, but he doesn't know what I'm going to do yet. But he going to have his whole cake. I'm going to get him a small whole cake so he can take it home and celebrate with his family. I bet you won't get home. By the time he walked from them gates that open for him when he walk up there to the time he get back to his apartment, I guarantee you it ain't going to be no cake. Because I've seen him, how he operates on the bus. When I give him stuff on the bus, he knows he's not supposed to eat it on there, but he'll put his head down. And he's a big kid. He's a big guy. And he'll come up with trash and tell Miss Diane, pass me the trash can, please. That's what we dealing with, okay? Hey, Lynette Miller, how you doing? Carla's in the building. Kiss the ring. Say, I made it in, too. What you saying, Carla? You speaking? Okay. I appreciate all of y'all coming in tonight. Shatika made it also. So much for the birthday for my high schooler tomorrow who's turning 16. I'm going to make it happen for him. Okay, I'm going to put a smile on his face. So the topic tonight was supposed to be something that matters, which would have been something for all of us. Because if you're not right there now, you're going to get there. it was going to be about Social Security. But them people had me on the phone talking about an hour wait. I'm sitting up on the bus with the phone on speaker in case they come on. And I looked down and I had been on that phone 45 minutes. Hold on. I said, I can't do it no more. My nerves got too bad for this. They got to go on about their business. The information I gathered, I wanted to make sure that I talked to them first and they confirmed that this information is really going to happen, because they talking about giving money out to people this year, like up to $985. I don't want to tell you about it until it's confirmed. So tomorrow I'm going to start out early. And if I can't, then I'm going to walk off in that office in League City tomorrow, and somebody going to confirm this information before I bring this information out there to y'all. Because, people write all kind of stuff. And I can't confirm that this information is true. And I don't want y'all coming back saying, Ms. B, I ain't got nothing, okay? So I flip the script and I say, well, I need to talk about something else, because I don't want to bring no information out here that I have not confirmed with them. I tried, but it didn't happen. Okay, so the topic tonight is, if you are upset, you ain't seen nothing yet. So now it's all about the Super Bowl tonight. Now, I know Sting is a Chiefs fan, and some of y'all in here are 49ers. I just can't quite remember who it was, because they congratulated me on the game and said better luck next year, and kind of slid on out the door on me. But like I said, I ain't no sore loser. I always say may the best team win. My Ravens did not deserve to win, because they played horribly bad. You cannot be on top of your game when your game ain't together. So it is what it is for them. They getting ready for Super Bowl too, but to watch somebody else. That's how it's going down. But then later on that night, the Lions played, and they didn't quite come through either. So they gonna be on the bench with us watching the Super Bowl. Be encouraged with Marissa. Where you been, Marissa? Been looking for you. I ain't seen you in a good long country while, passing through to show love. Okay, well, thank you for passing through. I enjoy anytime you want to come into the chat. And anybody else who want to come up out them bushes, Miss Jackie Johnson is in the building. This gonna be interesting. My male friend is a 49er. Well, when I get through talking to y'all about this tonight, I think your male friend is going to be upset with you. If y'all watch this game together, they don't compare. Coaching, quarterback, none of it. There's levels to this thing. There's levels to anything in life. There are levels. You start out in kindergarten or nursery school and you graduate up. There are levels to life. They haven't measured up, in my opinion. We're going to talk about it, okay? So I'm going to try to get back with y'all on this Social Security thing, because I'm interested in finding out if I'm going to get some money too. Because what I read, I'm a single filer and I should be getting some extra money back. But like I said, I want to confirm this stuff. I ain't bringing y'all no false information out here and y'all be up here talking about, Ms. V, you lied to us. No, I've been accused of being a liar, but I don't lie. Just an intentional lie? For what? No, don't do that. Not good. Okay, so what you saying? I've been under the weather. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sick with pneumonia, was diagnosed with it today. Oh, my goodness gracious. But I am always here, Mama B, even when you don't see me. Okay, I really do appreciate that. Sandra McHenry said, I just stepped up in the building. I'm here. And Carolyn Tottingham is here tonight. Hello to you, Carolyn. Good evening, everyone in the chat. I'm in I'm a Dallas Cowboy. Well, you've been sitting on the bench for a while then, Carolyn. I'm sorry, but we sitting out there with you now. So yeah, that's a good thing we know each other because we can sit there and chat until, the Super Bowl. That's a good thing. But I'll be in Vegas on the 11th of February. Oh, so you're going to the Super Bowl. Go ahead on, girl. And tell us take a lot of pictures so we can see that stadium inside. They supposed to have a casino in there and all kind of stuff for the gamblers and yeah. Doesn't matter to you who wins. I understand. Okay. But I'm going to pick a team tonight that I think is going to win. And y'all might be shocked because I ain't got no beef in this game. None whatsoever. Not me. My team on the bench. SSI, I thought it was for. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna investigate tomorrow. Like I say, even if I have to stop at the Social Security office and sit in there for a little while until somebody come confirm this information that I've researched and gathered, and then I'll bring it to y'all, Marissa. Okay. Super Bowl is February the 11th, says Mr. Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers. The tickets are $6,000 and more in Las Vegas. Calendar, you paid that much for a ticket to go see that when I'm going to watch it for free on TV? Girl, tell me you know somebody playing the football that gave you the ticket, okay? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, and Marissa says over age of 65. That much I have. I guess that's right because that's what I have, Marissa. Stan Malade is in the building. Hey, hey. Dana, how you doing? Bushwatcher, but I enjoy listening. Girl, get out them bushes and come on in the house. It's cold out there in them bushes and mosquitoes and stuff. They ain't all dead everywhere. Yeah, I saw one the other day in the cold flying around. I'm like, why he ain't dead and cold as it is out here? It's 30-something degrees. Come on in. Come on in. We don't care what color hearts they are. We don't know. We don't care. I don't keep up with all them hearts and stuff no more. I barely know my own color heart. Sandra McHenry, I like the 49ers. I'm from the Bay Area. Okay. Okay. No SM. No MSM. Okay, no. Okay. 808 Bear. Hello, how you doing? I guess you're a football fan. You up in here tonight. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Talk to me. Who's your team? Please do, Mama V, because I get sad, but I didn't reach full retirement age. That's okay. That's okay. God will bless you in another way where you out here on YouTube, grow your channel. That's money right there. Go over there on Facebook. They pay more than YouTube. Yeah. It's all kind of ways to make money. I know he gave you some other kind of talent. You can cook. You can do something other than that. Open up a daycare. I don't know if you like children, but it's all kind of stuff you can do out there and make grand theft money right about now. It's just some jobs out there that's just needed, and they're gonna always be needed. A funeral home director, a mortician, a daycare worker, a nurse, a doctor. They just gonna always be around. You gotta have them. Okay. Hey Candy Jones, how you doing? No, ma'am. Gift from my son. Girl, you got a good son. They are taking me. All right then. Kudos to the son. I really would rather just gamble. Well, you should have told him that, Carolyn. Let me just go inside. How much is the ticket to just go inside? Can I just not go that day and I go inside and gamble the 6,000 the next day? You got to talk to these children. They don't understand what you want. You got to tell them. I was looking with excitement until it said and reach full retirement age. That's when I got unhappy. That's okay. Don't worry about. I've learned not to worry about the things that I missed in life or things that are not for me. It's okay. Because I've learned I can't miss nothing I've never had. I really can't. Think about it. If you never had it, how you gonna miss it? It's all in your mind. It was a want. Maybe it wasn't a need. Okay. Alex Lane says, good afternoon, Miss V. Up 17 points. I'm real mad, Miss V. Why you so mad, Alex? I'm a sore loser. I'm not. Much love. Like I said, we've been down that road almost every year since 2011. And I just knew this year was going to be the year. Playing in Baltimore and with a seasoned coach like they have and a strong quarterback like he was. But Baltimore has shown me over the years, when they are playing, they're playing. And when they kind of fall apart, it's just like they just give up. I don't know. 808 Bear says, Miami Dolphins, haha. Yeah, well, that is a little haha. You're on the bench too, huh? It's okay. Who you pulling for Super Bowl? Talk to me. Dana says, those are Ravens' hearts. Okay, I don't belong to a side. Okay. Thanks for the welcome. You are so welcome. Anybody can come in here from anywhere. I've always said it from day one. There are people that may want to pick a fight with me, but I ain't got time to fight with none of them. Girl, that's all I can do is keep my life together and keep it under control. I did not even get the opportunity to come home today. That's why I didn't even come on live. I was busy out there because my car had been wrecked back in December. Y'all know about it. And the inspection sticker went out on it, and they never sent me the paper to get it. So I went down to Kroger first to thinking that I was going to get it. And they told me I couldn't get it there because I didn't have the paper that they sent in the mail to get it. And so I said, okay, well, where do I go from here? They told me I had to go to the courthouse in League City. So I had to Google the courthouse. I didn't know where it was. It was on Calder Road. Then once I went over there, I remember, but they got a brand new building now. Then I walk off in there and there's a line out the door. And I said, Lord, well, I got almost 3 hours, so I'm going to stand here because I'm not coming back another day and stand in another line. I might as well stay in this one. But the lines moved pretty fast. They really did, because they had one lady doing property taxes up at the front. So when she got through with somebody, she called out the next person doing property tax, and they would walk to the line. Then the other people were taking care of other matters in there. So I was in there for maybe in the line for about 30 minutes. That wasn't too bad, like I said, and got it. And then I had forgot that Texas doesn't have those little tags on the license plates anymore. Living in Baltimore, I hadn't gotten the Texas plate in so long. I'm asking the man about that. He said they stopped that years ago. I was like, well, I was gone for many years. I was gone for 10 years, okay? So I didn't know. But I still got to go get an address change on my driver's license. The driver's license are not up until 2029, but I got my sister's address on my license because when I came back, I used her address and I was with her for a while until I got my own place. Okay. Campo do Jose Hinos. I need you to speak English, baby. You're welcome to come into the chat. Okay, there you go. Hello to you too. Okay, I do not think he paid $6,000. I know better. You might be surprised. Or he could have known some of the people on a team or something, coach or anybody could have got him a ticket. But however, you going, and that's what's important. Alex, Miss V, I hope Detroit Lions can make it next time. Now they got a taste. We had good rookies. They will be ready soon. Yeah, every team has to start off somewhere. And when coaches leave, that makes a difference also. Why I keep seeing this piece of hair? I just washed my hair. And I keep seeing that piece of hair hanging down there, and it's getting on my nerves when I look in here. Hey, Tagisty, you might be able to change your address online. Miss Diane mentioned that to me also, Dana. So I'm going to try that tonight and see, because I don't have to take another picture or anything, they can use the picture that they have in there, which is a better looking picture because that picture was like 3 years ago. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to, let me do this before I get into the football thing. Y'all done started again with these cards now. Went to the mailbox today. So let me open them up. This one came from Nashville, Tennessee. A subscriber. Oh, she done started with the birthdays. Wishing you the greatest birthday gift of all. Okay. Oh, and there is a gift card. Let's see who it's from. Walmart. I'll take it. I can always find something in Walmart. Thank you, sugar. I appreciate you. Oh, you so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's a birthday. Let's see what this one is. Y'all just be gifting me. I just be loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I eat it up. Power and purpose, you have both. Woo! I knew it, and I hope you do too. Thank you, baby. Ooh, my little sugar was coming through. But this ain't a birthday or nothing. This just say power and purpose, you have both. And I know it, and I hope you do too. And signed her name and put the money in there. I appreciate it. I need some new shoes. That's what I'm taking back with it. Need some new black shoes because we have to wear black up there in the choir stand. Okay? So let me go back up and catch up. Okay, we done got all the little stuff out the way. Ooh, y'all be talking. As soon as I leave, y'all get to talking up a storm. I was right there at Campo. And welcome to Chatting with Miss V, Campo. I do not think he said 6,000. Okay, that was the one I read. Okay, 808 Bear. Chatting with Miss V, I wanted Baltimore to win, yet the money NFL is getting from Tay-Tays is too enticing. Yeah, I wanted Baltimore to win because I wanted it to be a repeat with the 49ers like it was in 2011. But like I said, they didn't play to win. If you want to win any game, you got to play to win. They came out there and they just didn't show me. They didn't show me the typical Baltimore players that typically play hard in Baltimore because they know how the fans are. So, better luck next year. Alex say, Miss V, I hope Detroit Lions can make it. Okay, I read that one. Tajista is laughing. Dana, you might be able to change your name. Okay, I read that one too. Hey, Williams World. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Alex, she's speaking to you. Mr. Green, you can go online and change your driver's license address. It costs $11. Mr. always come in with the information for me. Thank you, Mr. I can do that tomorrow then on my downtime or tonight when I get off live. Thank you, baby. To change your driver's license address. Okay, I'll go online. Mr. always come through for me. So, Mr. I got my inspection sticker, so I'm good now until January of next year. Had to go to the courthouse to get it because I think it was because I had changed addresses too many times. Because even when I got to the courthouse, they had the old address from the last place I lived, but my driver's license got my sister's address on it. So I need to get all these addresses together. So it may have went to the old place where I live, and because it didn't come here. Okay. I ain't upset about nothing, Queen. I know that's right. Just to say she ain't got no team. But you know, with Super Bowl, even if you don't like football, you're gonna like to watch the halftime show. That's always entertaining. Let's see. Alex says, yes, Miss V, I see people attacking you. A lot of us is behind you. We love you, Queen. You know, it's sad because I don't know why they're attacking me. I haven't done anything to any of them. But like I say, they're all in the same clique together. And I'm not a part of that clique, nor do I want to be. I just want to come over here and do me. So some of the subscribers on my chat told me today, Miss V, you just got to ignore them people. You've already told us, you've already shown us that they're lying and they're picking and they're bullying, and it's not going to do any good because I've unsubscribed. They on do not recommend, so they don't even pop up unless somebody send me the information or like you come in and say something. I don't know it. So it doesn't bother me. If you don't see it, you don't know it, it doesn't bother you at all. I've addressed enough of it for y'all to know the truth. And why they would come out with false information, it makes them look bad. So if that's what they want to do, let them do it. But if you want to hate and that's not my channel. So I don't even want that on my channel. Like I'm over here tonight, we talking about football, birthday presents starting to come in, people sending money, people sending gift cards. Yesterday was a purse. I got a lot of love out here. I got a lot of love around me, period. My church family, my friends, my family. So I can't worry about the people who don't love me that don't know me. Maybe if they had gotten to know me, they could love me too. But since they chose to hate instead of love, all I can say is keep it going, baby. We could care less over here. I'll cash up you at the party. Sting, you always come through, and I appreciate you. You know that. Much love to you. Carolyn, just spoke with my son. Cheapest ticket is $15. Are you 15,000? Wait, is that? Oh, that's 100. That's 2 zeros. And that's the nosebleed section. We will be at Blondie's Sports Bar in Planet Hollywood. Okay, so the cheapest ticket is $1,500 in a nosebleed. Okay, so now we know. Okay. Sting is speaking to you, WW21. Okay, let's get on down here. Thank you, Chef Mac, for coming in, modding for me tonight. I appreciate you. Okay. Evelyn, hey. Evelyn caught it live, y'all. 15,000. Wait a minute. I thought it was 1,500. That's 3 zeros. That ain't 2 zeros, Carolyn. So is it 1,500 or 15,000? Because I'm really confused now. I can see 1,500 for the nosebleed. I don't see no 15,000 for no nosebleed. Hold on. Get back with me. Hey, the real yo-yo. I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate you. My husband is a Dallas Cowboy fanatic. Well, Williams World, he need to come on down here with my brother-in-law because I took y'all over to his house and showed y'all his cowboy room with the big old screen on the wall and all this Dallas Cowboy stuff over there. And when I was staying over there with them, he went and got one of my Ravens jerseys that I had in the washroom, balled it up, threw it on the floor, and went and got one of his Cowboy jerseys. I'm laying up there sleeping. I woke up and I got a Dallas Cowboy jersey laying on top of me, and everybody in the room just falling out laughing. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just trying to wake up, and I look down, and there's the blue and white jersey. I said, I can't with you. I cannot. He's a fanatic too. In fact, he's the one, him and my sissy are the ones that took me to the Cowboy Stadium when we went to the family reunion in Dallas. Candy Jones is speaking to you, 808 Bear. Y'all know each other. Okay, well, come on in and subscribe, like, and y'all, talk about it in the chat and stuff. Max Followers is in the building. Followers is in the building tonight. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. I get excited when I see new people coming in. Come on in the building, baby. Hit that like button on the way in and come on, get in the chat. Let's talk about it. Come on. Where was I? I got lost, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me find my way. Oh, your horses. Can 808 Bear know a lot of people. Candy Jones, okay. Okay, I like it when people come in the chat and they know each other. Yep, 15,000. Okay, that's the nosebleed section. That's why I'm here and gonna be watching it on the TV. I'm gonna have my TV put up in there before Super Bowl. The TV in the living room that just been worrying the hell out of me about. It's gonna be up in there, and I'm gonna be watching it for free. And I hope I see you off in there. I'm gonna wave at you from right here. Okay? Mm-mm. Not no nosebleed section for 15,000. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Hey everyone, much love. Working on my downtime. Okay, Chef Mac, I appreciate you coming in also. They're speaking to you, Alex. My best friend uncle gets 4 tickets a year. He's not even going. He wants the money. I know that's right. You need to sell the tickets. That's what he needs to do. Um, Cooking with Big Bossy is in the Big Bossy T is in the building. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Come on in. Come on in. We're a friendly chat over here. Yes, we are. We talking about a little bit of everything and much nothing tonight, but we having fun with it. 808 Bear want to know if Candy Jones is a Dolphin fan. Are you? Yeah, ain't nobody put in here holistic. Who is no the Chef Mac? Okay. Going on down. The last game play. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Hit that like button and come on in. Y'all coming in because y'all want to talk football. I get it. I get it. We going to talk about it. No, I was rooting for the Ravens yesterday. Okay, Candy. Well, you got your feelings hurt too. If I hadn't got the Chanel purse and the wallet in the from the mailbox, maybe I probably would have just started crying. I just couldn't believe it. Aren't y'all gonna do anything in the second and third quarter, or y'all just gonna be out there? You're not gonna kick a field goal. You're not gonna even try to make a touchdown. I can't with them. They need to be sitting on the bench. Um, what's up, Aretha? I ain't seen you in a good long country while. I just looked it up. They said the cheapest ticket is 8,000. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I ain't finna argue about 8 or 15. I'm finna take 300 and something over there to Walmart and get the TV and then go put in a work order so these people can come put it up for me. That's how I'm a roll with the Super Bowl, okay? To just say, see, Queen, I had a good reason about the TV. Yeah, you did. But I'm mad that Tasha went and got hers on that Black Friday for $150 and did not call me or didn't go ahead on and buy the TV knowing I was good for the money. I could still choke her. Yeah. 15,000. I wish I would. I'm with you, Alex. Hey, Thee. Hey, Queen. Come on in. Okay, so let's get to this football right here. I'm going to stop it, Sting. So, okay, we all know now that the 49ers and the Chiefs are going to be playing in the Super Bowl this year in Las Vegas, Nevada. Miss Carolyn will be there. So we got a representative from Chatting with Miss V who's going to be up in the building, okay? Yeah. Then we need to talk a little bit about how do y'all think that the 49ers compare to the Chiefs? So I sit down tonight and I did a little research on Andy Reid. Andy Reid has been around for a minute. My husband loves some Romeo and some Andy Reid. He thought they were the greatest coaches out there. And he was a Raven fan, a fanatic, okay? So Andy Reid is now 65 years old. And he's coached the Philadelphia Eagles from 1999 to 2012. And I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying because I'm going somewhere with this. And he owns 3 NFL Coach of the Year titles. Now, you compare that to the 49ers coach, okay? Just follow me here. I'm going somewhere. His 11th season at the helm of the Chiefs. He started January the 7th, 2013. Anybody want to guess what his annual salary is? You could never guess. I was floored. The man makes $12 million a season. So that ought to tell you something about him right there. He's a hell of a coach. He is one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. He'll go down for that. If he gone on out now and retire within the next few years, nobody would top him. He will go down with that title. He's an AP NFL Coach of the Year in 2002. And the only coach in the NFL history to win 100 games. The 49er coach ain't compared to none of this yet. Y'all got to understand that coaching is a very big part of the game and winning the game. Think about it. They're getting their plays from upstairs to the coach downstairs, and he passes it on to the quarterback. That's how it goes down. Okay? When they get in that little huddle, then the quarterback gonna tell them in the huddle what the play is gonna be. For those non-football watchers. Football watchers already know what the deal is. He has 2 different franchise and 10 postseason games with 2 different franchises, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are 125 out of 47 in 10 seasons. That's how many wins they have won. 125, lost 47. He has been a coach for 25 years, compared with San Francisco. There's no comparison yet. A 3-time Super Bowl championship winning coach. Okay? A 2019, his squad beat the 49ers 31-20. 3 seasons later in 2022. Okay? Told you I was going somewhere with this. If you pull up the history of the coach of the 49ers, he doesn't have that experience. He's not seasoned like this man. He doesn't have the accolades that this man has. And that's a big part of the game. I would say coaching is probably 80% of the game. You see it all the time. Coach sending bad plays and they lose the game. 38-35 victories over his old team, the Philadelphia Eagles. 10 postseason appearances. 8 consecutive division titles. 6 consecutive AFC championship games. 4 Super Bowl appearances winning. Okay? So now that you have all of this information about the coach, and you just watch Patrick Mahomes, how he went up against Lamar Jackson, who's also a pretty good quarterback. He's becoming seasoned now. He's been up there a couple of years. But they came around the same time. I don't know who came first. But Patrick Mahomes panned out to be a better quarterback. He showed more talent than Lamar did in the Baltimore game. And I'm a Ravens fan. But I got to tell the truth. I got to tell it like it is. Okay? So with that being said, On Super Bowl Sunday, I'm sorry, but I got to go with the Chiefs because they just seem to have a little bit more going for them. And I got a nephew. If he's listening to this tonight, he probably done turned me off because he's a stone cold 49er fan since about the age of 3 or 4. He got his first jersey for Christmas. And he's been with them ever since. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Candace say you was rooting against my team, the Chiefs, but that's okay. Everybody got a team. Steve, it's okay. Everybody got to have a team because we got to have somebody to play. Everybody can't go with the same team. They wouldn't have nobody to play. Look at Coffee No Cream that slipped off in the back door to hang out with her hoodlum friends of mine. What did Lily do? Lily is normally, she got timed out. Okay. La Manquina DeSantis. You got too many names here. Hello from Puerto Rico. Been there. Yes, indeed. I loved it. We stayed in a hotel right there on the water. Yes, indeed. In fact, we left out of Puerto Rico going to, was it Dominican Republic? I believe so. I enjoyed it. But why y'all got all them bars and stuff on the right there? We could walk from the hotel to the little downtown part, I guess. Everything got bars on it. Like y'all, what is going on? Talk to me. It's like the Walgreens, the pharmacy. I think it was Walgreens. Got bars on the windows and stuff. Huh? Everything in that little section got bars in it. Y'all got that much thievery going on there? Huh? I don't know. I thought that was kind of strange to me. Okay. I'm with you, Miss V. I have a 55 in my living room. Okay. This is going to be a 65. It might be a little too big, but that's what's on sale right now. And I'm just going 10 inches larger because it's only like, I think it's $20 different between the 55 and the 65. So I say, hell, I might as well go. I can't see that good no way. So I might as well go put up the 65. Yeah. Carolyn said, okay, I'm just repeating for my son. He probably got it wrong because he is super excited. He goes to the Super Bowl every year. Whichever it is, I appreciate the gesture and just being in the mix. I know that's right, Carolyn. And you enjoy yourself and have a good time. Take lots of pictures, okay? Williams World is speaking to Miss Carolyn. Hope you enjoy. Okay? San Francisco will win. Okay, Bear. Like I said, they don't have the accolades, but anything can happen in any game. You know, in my opinion, they have a better quarterback than the 49ers. Patrick is a hell of a quarterback. You got to give credit where credit is due. And in my opinion, again, they have a better coach, a more seasoned coach. That man walks out there and he just looks like he is just so unconcerned about the game. But I read about him back in the day when I was living up in Baltimore. He had a lot of tragedies in his life. Also, family tragedies. Yeah, lost his wife years and years ago. So the game of football just became everything to him. Carolyn is thanking you, Williams World. 808 Bear says no black man earns 12 million in America. But he ain't black. He white. 808 Bear. Andy Reid is white. He is not black. No. 12 million in America. I gotta think about that. There may be some black men earning 12 million in America. you're going to make me think. You're going to make me go and research that. Because I'm thinking about Mike Tyson back in the day. I'm thinking about Muhammad Ali. Uh, there may have been some professional football or basketball players, Michael Jordan, who may have come close to it. With all, not just football, but everything else he had going along with football, his endorsements and stuff. There may be some actresses or actors that have earned 12 million. Whitney may have done it in her day. Michael Jackson could have. I don't know. I would really have to go and look that up. 808. Because they made a lot of money in their time. They sure did. Aretha says, Belichick makes more money than Andy Reid. Belichick has more accolades than Andy Reid. He has more titles, more rings, everything. In fact, he probably holds more rings than anybody in the NFL. Belichick does. Aretha, you're right. I'm thinking Belichick is probably about 5 rings, 6, somewhere like that. Again, I'd have to look that up, but he does. You're correct. BM is held down. Okay. Aretha say, so is that your team, Aretha? Okay. Hanging out is up in the building. Danielle is up in here. Who is your favorite color ever? And who is your favorite color? My favorite color? I don't really have no favorite color. We chose turquoise over here. You got the turquoise butterfly up in there, blue, whatever. But I like colors. I like loud colors. That's all I can tell you. I don't really have a favorite color because if I like it, it can be in any color. I'm going to wear it. I am Danielle. I don't watch football, but I have a Mahomes jersey, says Carol Anna. I purchased Samuel's 49ers jersey today. I'm sick of Taylor Swift. This girl say she can't take no Taylor Swift no more. She done with her. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. They got Reba McEntire. Somebody I read off to y'all the other night gonna be there. I don't know what they gonna do, but they gonna be there. Oh, what's the black guy I told y'all was gonna be the usher? He's gonna be the one that doing the headline performance, okay? Alex said, yeah, it is, because if we, the Detroit Lions, would have kicked that ball at least one time towards the end, we would have been in the Super Bowl by 1. Yep. It's always that, just that little bit of something that's missing. But with our game, I can't even say that. It was a lot that was missing, okay? Yep. Y'all played and performed much better than the Ravens did. You really did. Coaching is important. It's very important. You send the wrong plays in there, or you and your quarterback don't connect, and your quarterback does not connect with the team, you lost in the sauce. What's up, Hershey? How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Feel free. Come on in. 65, too big for my living room. It probably is too big for my living room too, but it's going up in that state. I'm looking at dollars and cents, okay? When I looked at the 55 and I looked at the 65, I'm like, hell, that ain't that many difference in dollars. But like I said, I done had cataract surgery and everything. So it'll probably just be just like a 55 on my wall. Hey, Holistic, good evening. How you doing? Wait, Miss V, who you say will win? I think the Chiefs gonna win, Alex. I'm sorry. I do. I really do. Looking at him, how he performed out there against those Ravens, and having watched him for a couple of years now, and Andy Reid, I've watched him since he was with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just saying. I just think they will. I don't know. I ain't got no beef in this thing at all, Alex. Don't get mad at me. How did little YouTube lady say? I'm just reporting the news. Don't get mad at me. Uh, and then Sting puts it there, the metal to the pedal, and she says, the Chiefs, Alex. Y'all a mess. All right. Good evening to you too, Holistic. Monica Lopez is in the building tonight. Oh, thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like button, baby. Hit the subscribe button. Become a member. We all good people over here. It's just one big old happy family. We don't bother nobody. We just come over here and do our thing. That's all we do. Other folks get mad at us because we over here minding our business. I ain't never seen nothing like it, but they do. There's plenty of Black athletes earning way more than that per year. I would think so, Carol Anna. Like I said, I haven't done any research on it, but basketball especially, because they get paid basketball real good. So I don't know. I quit watching basketball. I used to love to watch basketball back in the day, but they went on a strike. That must have been back in the late 80s, early 90s, or whatever. And I never could get back into the game again once they came back off a strike. They lost me. And baseball, they lose me because they play too long. I don't have the kind of patience for baseball. When I was living in Baltimore in that area, I went to one game. All I did is sit up there and look and talk to the family. My family had flown in from Denver and we took them to a baseball game. And I got pictures I'll show y'all. We went all up in DC area, Philadelphia area, and my husband was working, but I took them every day. We just lit out on the road and went to see whatever they want to see in the area because there's a lot of history in that area. Who is this? Holistic is speaking to everybody. LeBron James earns $47.6 million in 2023, and I can believe that. He's got his hands in a lot of stuff, Aretha. Yeah, sure does. And I think Michael Jordan probably has earned it in his day also, a lot more than that, because he has been into a lot of stuff. What's the guy that got the HIV back in the day that's got all the movie theaters now? I can see his face. He's married to Cookie. He has an adopted son and they have a real son. Oh, it'll come to me. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Aretha says, and 70 million off the court. Wow. That's a lot of bread. Yep. Carol Anna, I need Patrick's jersey. What you gonna do with it? Oh, you want Patrick? Okay, you want to wear it. Okay, I got you, Sting. Okay, let me go on down. Linda, best you are correct. Okay. Carolyn says, I like dang got it is richest Black man in America. He is from Nigeria and has a net worth of 11.2 billion. I think I read a story on him, Carolyn. This information is from Google. Way back a couple of years ago, I read about him. Yep. LeBron James, he made 121.2 million in 2022, says Alex, second richest athlete in the world. So who's the first? Tiger Woods made 75.1 million last year, and he ain't really doing that much, Linda. Okay. That's understandable. I didn't buy mine. My daughter gave it to me. Okay. Your prediction last night was right. I might bet on it. I told you. I just didn't think the Lions was going to be able to pull it off. As I look at the stats, I go back and I kind of do a little research on it, and I didn't follow the teams this year like I normally do, but in past years, I watch every game. I don't care who playing. Because when they get to play us, I want to know who that tight end is and how he performs, or who the kicker is. Can he kick? We ain't got to worry about that score, okay? Because he can't kick. And my husband had me so into the game because that's what he did. When it came to golf, football, fishing, that was him. He loved that. That was his sports. Okay. I said Miss V did this to our, like, I didn't do nothing, Alice. I just said it. Okay. Just like I'm just saying it tonight. I just got to go with the Chiefs. Like I told you, I had to go with the 49ers because I just saw them as the better team. Yeah. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. February the 11th is going to tell the story. She said we would lose dead on the floor. Oh, man, you ain't got to rub that all in my face, Alex. Did I say it like that? I ain't mean it like that. If I said it like that, y'all know I don't be trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Not even my enemy. I don't want to hurt their feelings. No. Do the extra benefit include SSA? Audrey, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to try to get all this information tomorrow, so we can talk about it tomorrow night with this Social Security stuff that they got going on. Okay? Because I don't want to put nothing out here that I can't confirm that I've talked to the people at the Social Security office and it's fact. Okay? When I put it out here, I want to say I went there, I talked to them, I took notes. This is what they said. Okay, this is what I researched, and this is what they said. That's the way I want to bring it to y'all. Okay, I love boxing back in the day. I did too. When Tyson was boxing. In fact, me and my nephew met Tyson when we went to the Dallas the last time, the last trip we took my brother on. You might remember that trips thing. I talked about it, and his last trip was to Dallas to my first cousin's 50th wedding anniversary. And I think he lived to get to Dallas because when he came back the next week, he just went downhill. And the next week he was out of here. Mike Tyson was in the Four Seasons Hotel that we lived in Dallas. And CJ, my nephew, came running upstairs because he was out by the pool at first. And he was like, guess who I just met? And I was like, who? Mike Tyson. I say, Mike Tyson in Dallas? He said, yeah, he down there with an entourage of people downstairs. Come on, ain't he? So you can meet him. I'm like, I ain't really interested in. He got all that stuff on his face. That stuff kind of scary to me. So I didn't dress to go out by the pool like he had asked me to, but I told him, I said, I'll see him in the lobby. He gonna come through the lobby sooner or later. He was checking out the same day we were checking out, and I got a chance to see him in the lobby. And they talk. That's like he talk on TV. Yeah. Hey, Mike, how you doing? That's Mike. Yeah, but he seems to be a real humble person. Just the short conversation we had. CJ had already met him, and they had a conversation out by the pool. And so when I came downstairs with the luggage, he picked up the luggage, took it out, put it on the little cart and everything for me. And I thanked him, and he went on about his business. I went on by mine. He Big Mike too. He's a big, solid man. Yes, he looked bigger in person than he does on TV to me. Carolyn says, I ain't trying to pronounce that. Alika Degati. Correct spelling, y'all. Okay. I might have not pronounced it correctly either, Carolyn. Okay. Let's see. Aretha saying Magic Johnson. That's his name. He probably has made a lot of money too, because he made money when he was playing basketball, and then he had to, kind of shorten his career because of what happened to him. But then he got off into open up all these movie theaters, and movies were big when he was doing that. And then he had his hands in a lot of other stuff behind the scene, and he's made plenty of money. Mm-hmm. Yes, everybody's saying Magic Johnson. I could not think his name. Michael Jordan is worth 3 billion. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know where Oprah is now, but she's getting close to 1 trillion. Somebody can look it up. Jay-Z is on the list too with 1.4 billion. And they're probably close to 1 trillion together. Beyonce and Jay-Z together, net worth, probably getting close to it. According to Forbes, Tiger Woods is the richest black athlete, and LeBron James is the second. Okay. Tiger really has done well, and he invested his money quite well. And he was good at the game. He was excellent at the game. Both of them, LeBron James and Tiger Woods. When I say games have levels, they reach the epitome of the top phase of the game. Okay? It doesn't get any better than that. The day the Chiefs beat the Texans a few years back, I dropped the Texans and been a Chiefs fan for life. Not, oh, really? Stan, you was a Texan fan? They ain't never impressed me. I'm sorry. I would have went with Dallas before I went with the Texans. I can't do them. They came into existence the same time the Ravens came. I don't know who came first, but they've been around here 20 some years, same time. And they ain't won one championship. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if they just don't have enough money to get the players that they need to win. I just throw my hands up at them. And I got family here that's Texan fans, and I'll be like, y'all just wasting y'all money buying them jerseys, but okay, that's y'all's money. Hey, now Tiger, how you doing? Carolyn, I can't see that when Google says Mike Jordan's worth 3 million, says Sting. BRB chef, hold it down, driving in the bushes. Lord have mercy, y'all a mess. Okay, yes, thing 3 billion. Michael Jordan is rich, rich, very rich. I saw a picture of him the other day on my cell phone. I was running through just reading different stuff, and him and Scottie Pippins had two beautiful young ladies on their side, and they were getting ready to go out. I didn't even read the article. Yes, thing. And he black don't crack, y'all. That man still looked the same. He looked 20 years ago. 3 billion. Michael Jordan is rich, says Alex. My daughter took a picture with Dennis Rodman. Where is Dennis Rodman? Anyway, he just kind of phased himself off the scene. Lord help me. Oprah is at 2.8 billion. I assumed she was getting on up there, but I thought she might have been a little higher than that. But she's done a lot of stuff because, Sting, I don't know if you know, but she came to Texas City and built a playground at one of the elementary schools down there. She built houses in Houston, here, north side. And I mean, she's really tried to spend some of her money helping Black people. Now, that much I can say. Okay? Magic Johnson is worth 1.2 billion. I knew he was up there, Aretha. Yeah. It's a lot of Black Americans that's in the billions now. Sting of the Black Scorpion says, well, I worked at NRG, so okay, that's why. I got it. Carolyn says, Sting, look it up again. I just did, and that's what it said. Okay. Tyler Perry is worth 1 billion. And this is a man that came out of South Louisiana, New Orleans, used to sleep in a car. He found his niche. And that's what is important, to find your niche and find it early if you want to be the million, billion, trillionaire of tomorrow. I mean, at our age, it's probably, if you haven't hit it, you're probably not going to hit it. But you have children and you have grandchildren. Steer them in the right direction. And look at how these people did it. If they really are financial wizards, they'll get it. Miss V, could you schedule a chat at some time on Cat Williams? Yes, I will. In fact, I've been looking at that little series that he had going on, and I got a chance to see Cat Williams once when I lived in Baltimore. Me and my husband went to one of his shows, and he's really, really funny. And I read a little bit about him, Carolyn. He stages his jokes and his comedy around his audience and whatever area he's in. That's how he does so well. And he never hardly repeats the same energy anywhere. But he has a hell of a story too. He's lived homeless out in parks and everything. So I won't talk about it now. We'll talk about it another time. Okay. Um Am I at the bottom? I am at the bottom. I know Tyler Perry very well. Do you, Aretha? I would love to meet him. He seems like he's a very humble person. Hasn't forgotten where he came from, in other words. And I was real impressed with him buying the old military thing and turning it into a franchise business. Yes. Um, Holistic say, I am sure, Alex, that Michael Jordan is billionaire from making money from these private prisons that he owns. You know, when I was in Monroe, my little nephew that's a mayor down there, he has gotten involved in that too. And they have a couple of private prisons in my little hometown, Monroe, Louisiana. And I didn't know that until I was sitting down talking to him. But it brings money into the town or the city when you have private prisons. Uh-huh. We have the same pastor. Oh, okay, okay. That's good to know he goes to church. Okay. Audrey says, I love you, Miss B, and I could care less about football, but I love your chat. Thank you, Audrey. And we ain't gonna talk football until Super Bowl. We offer football after tonight. Hey, Derek, you coming in? Hey there, Miss B. How was your day? It was beautiful. It's absolutely great. The sun was shining today. Got up at 4 this morning, went in there, made me some coffee, packed my little book bag. Um, got my clothes out last night, so I went in there, washed my face, brushed my teeth, threw on some kind of head rag this morning, and put on my shoes, went started up my car because it was a little cold this morning, and went to work. Everybody was up in there, seemed like happy, getting along this morning because I don't stay in that bus barn. There's too many folks up in there. It's about, when you walk in there in the morning, it's at least close to 100 people sitting up in that break room. I can't do all them people walking up in there. I don't know what's going on in their head. So I walk in there and I hit the clock at the front door. I walk back to the file cabinet at the back and I pick up my book and all my papers I need for my children, because in the book it tells you about each child, what's going on with them, if they have seizures, if they are fed through a trach. You need to know all of this as the monitor for them. And if they're on medication, what kind of medication, you know everything, okay? Their parents' phone number is in my little red book. So I go get my little red book and I head for the bus. And that way I avoid a whole lot of confusion because a bunch of women down there. And I don't do well with a bunch of women. I've always dealt with men, and we hit it off real well. Because men ain't catted, ain't petted, ain't none of that. And I know I ain't got no place in there with, I would say, 80 women and 20 men. I ain't got no place off in there. So I speak to them all and go get in my little red book and hit the back door and head for the bus. That's what I do. And Miss Diane comes in like 10 minutes later than me. I come in at 5:30. She comes in at 5:40. So when I'm getting out my car in the parking lot to go clock in, Miss Diane is driving up. So sometimes we'll walk in together and then she'll just mess around for 10 minutes in there. And then we walk to the bus together. Okay. But I really appreciate that, Audrey. Alex, February 19th. That's my birthday. Who wanted to know? Miss V, when is your, oh, Alex did February 19th. It's coming. I got my first birthday present. This one, the one in the pink, came from somebody at the bus barn tonight, and it had a Walmart gift card in it, and this one, other one came from a subscriber. This birthday card. This is the first one I got, and it has some change in it. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Y'all are so thoughtful, and I really, really appreciate it. They get my email and they ask me for my address, and I give it to them, and I go down there and I be surprised almost every day. But this what won't go on me. Tomorrow I'll be buying cupcakes with that for my child who's turning 16. I call them my children because they are. You take care of them every day. Make sure they get home safe and you entertain them, they entertain you. So, they my children. Okay. Who's from New Orleans? Oh, Aretha, you are? Okay. Good to know. Because I really do want to go to another Mardi Gras before I check up out of here. It's been a minute, Aretha, so that's good to know. You were down in NOLA. I have family there. The Beckwiths, he used to be an attorney there, Charles Beckwith. They live right outside of New Orleans. I can't ever think of the little area that they live in, but it flooded. They had to leave up out their home in the area that they live. I almost said it. Starts with a P. Ponchachula or something. I don't know. Don't get me to lie. But they've lived there since he graduated from college. He and my brother both went to Alcorn in Lorma, Mississippi. They won a football scholarship, and my brother went to play pro ball, and then he went on to law school, and he settled in New Orleans. And his wife was a school teacher there, Eula Beckwith, and they have two kids. One of them came here to Texas and went to Prairie View with my daughter after she left Xavier in New Orleans. My daughter was there for a year and she couldn't stand it. She just did not like it at all. So she came back home and she finished at Prairie View. And his daughter came to Prairie View. So I do have some family there in New Orleans. Yep. Candy Jones is in the building speaking to you holistic. I have not watched football since the chef of football retired. Peyton Manning. I went to their home. I went by their little home. I was shocked. Aretha, I know you've been by their house. It's just a common little white house. I was expecting a mansion. It's not. And me and my husband went down to that little place that they have and had some drinks down there. The I don't know what it was called, but the Mannings own it, and it was right across from. Can we walk to the Mercedes Benz down from there? I think we could. Yeah. Peyton Manning and Tony Dungy. Okay. Carolyn says, Louisiana girl, ha. I'm from Lake Charles, family name Allen. Okay, okay. I got to pass right through Lake Charles, going to my home. Yep. That's right, a Pisces. Yeah, I am. That's what they say. I don't know nothing about them Pisces and them signs, them zodiac signs. I never really got into them. I just figured it's 12 signs, but it's trillions of people in the world. How could all of us fall under one sign? So I just could not get into it. And now it could be. But mine is a little tricky for me because the 19th, that's changing from an Aquarian to a Pisces. Am I not correct? So when I read that stuff, sometimes I think I tend to fall on the Aquarian side sometimes. Because I'm like the little fish. If I can't be bothered with you, I don't want to be bothered. I'm going to swim away from you. I just, I can't handle people just constantly doing just certain things. If you talk too much and you just talk, I gotta move out from around you because I get tired. Sometimes we need to take a break, take a little rest. Or if you just keep up mess all the time, I can't. I got to swim away from you. But then I can stand there and I can bear it in other situations. It just depends. I'm like, I think I can just go with the flow on that stuff. But then I might see some Capricorn traits in me also. So I don't think I fit in the horoscope thing. Y'all might think it. I don't know. Um, do you think I'm a true Pisces? Whatever it is. I know a lot of Allens. Aretha says. Okay. Miss V, what cream are you using on your face? It's shining gorgeous. Um, I use different ones. I don't know which one I put on here tonight. I don't know. Can I tell you tomorrow when I come back? 'Cause I don't remember. Uh-uh. I don't remember, Derek. We both water signs, Miss V. Okay. I do like the water. I like being around the water. I like living around the water. Um, my husband did take me fishing a couple of times on the Choctaw that's in Baltimore. We went deep sea fishing on the boat. I told you we went in the water and there were underground canyons, something that I didn't know nothing about. I ain't know there was no canyons out in the water. If you get out there far enough and you'll feel it where it's trying to suck you down in there. Yeah. And we went on this boat and they had like 18 poles out there. And you have a captain and a co-captain that's driving the boat, and they help you. And whatever you catch, then you take it back to shore and they clean it and cut it up for you and put it in bag and on ice. And I think it cost about $120 for about, it wasn't bad. We were out there for about 3 hours, but we had to drive a long ways to catch the boat to go deep sea fishing. Otherwise, it would have cost much, much more if the boat had picked us up and we would have been out there from 5 o'clock in the morning. When we got out there, it was actually foggy. But I caught the biggest fish that day. And I came, I think, an ounce away from having a trophy fish. The guys didn't want to take me no more. It was beginner's luck. I couldn't even reel him in by myself. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. You know, I'm always getting texts. Miss V, okay, I read that. We both, okay. All right. Miss V is a beautiful woman. I hope to look like you at 69.999. You will. Most black people have pretty good genes. The darker you are, the better you look. For real. It's harder for a light-skinned person to hold their own in their older age. You know, I have the laugh lines now that have really become prominent this last year. But I've always had pretty good skin. Not any acne problems. But what I've noticed is I used to have pretty normal skin. But now I have to put some kind of moisturizer on my skin because it's very dry. And if your skin starts to get dry, it's going to crack. So keep moisturizer on. Same thing with the hands. And the hands will tell your age. They will. So try to keep them lotion up. I had an aunt who used to put Vaseline on her hands and put gloves on them at night. And she had the most beautiful hands. And she left here. She was 80-some years old. But her hands didn't look it. But your hands will tell your age. They will. Start looking at older people's hands and look at younger people's hands. Hands tell a lot about a person, period. I don't know how much y'all know about autism, but most people who have autism have very small hands. I've noticed that throughout all the kids on my bus. Their hands don't go with their body size. They're very tiny hands, like their hands didn't grow. Maybe they look like 5 hands, and they may be 15, or they just have very tiny hands. I'd never ever noticed that before until working with them this year. Mm-hmm. Um, Try not to stress and don't worry about a whole lot in life. I don't. If I couldn't figure it out or solve it within 24 hours, I was pretty much done with it. It ain't in my hands no more. I'm gonna give it to him, and I ain't trying to take it back. Because if I could have done something with it, I would have. So once you give it to him, leave it alone and let him handle it. It might not work when you want it, but he always on time. Remember, I told you that, okay? Lil Wayne lost his home, couple of cars, jewelry thereafter he marked his ex. Hmm. Aretha says, are they in Ponchatoula? That's it, Aretha. Yes. Mm-hmm. Um, Aretha, I have relatives on Painter Street, Stonewall James. Okay. Miss V, did the young lady who bit you apologize? She did. She was suspended off the bus for a day. She could come to school, but she couldn't ride the bus. She I don't know what happened to her that morning. She actually didn't bite me. She bit the coat. If I hadn't had on a coat, she would have took a plug out of me because she was really, really angry. But she wasn't angry at me. She took it out on me. She was angry at the kid that sit in front of me. I call her about 200 pounder. But when I went up to try to talk to her, she leaned over on me like she was hugging on me or loving on me, and she just bit down. And when I realized it was when I went to get up, she had my coat with her teeth like that. But the next day she came back and she just was so apologetic. I am so sorry, Miss B. I am so sorry, Miss B. And we haven't had any problems since then, and that's been a couple of months ago. Now, I guess going on 2 months ago, they did change her medication, and she's more laid back now. She wouldn't wear the headsets, and a lot of kids with autism cannot stand squealing noises, loud noises, a lot of talking. So most of them wear headsets these days. And at first, I used to try to give her headsets because I had checked some out from the bus barn, and I try to keep 2 or 3 sets on there because they walk around with their hands over their ears because they can't handle loud noises. And at first, she would take the headsets and she would tell me, no, no, I don't want them. But now every day she'll come to me and she'll say, Miss V, can I have the headsets? I said, you know where they are. I put them back here for you every day. When you get on the bus, just go back there and get your headsets and then leave them with Miss Diane when you're getting off the bus. So we get along fine. I did the cupcakes the other day, and when I got to her, I'm gonna call her Miss D. I said, Miss D, do you want cupcakes or cookies? Can I have chocolate cupcake? I said, sure. I said, I tell you what, her grandmother, the mother and her live with the grandmother, all in the same house. And the grandmother had a stroke about 3 weeks ago when she came on the bus and she was real, real sad. And she came up under me again and she says, my grandmama is sick and my grandmama left me and my grandmama's in the hospital and my grandmama is didn't make me breakfast. I said, that's okay. I'm gonna make sure you get breakfast. I'll go in there and tell them you're not getting breakfast because your mother has to go to work and your grandmother was the one doing breakfast. So if I have to pay for your lunch until your grandmother comes back home or whatever, that's what I do. But you don't because they on a special program, so they're gonna get breakfast free anyway. But we're fine now. Mm-hmm. Uh, let's see. You own the cups, Miss V. You start the Pisces month. Yes, the 19th changes it over, Alex. I read that much about it. Uh-huh. I knew that much. Okay. I love the water. I live for the water and the moon, and I am a moon child. Okay, see, I don't know what you a moon child, so I don't know if I'm a moon child, but I do like night, and I like night better than day. I'm gonna put it that way. And I like watching different stages of the moon change from a quarter to a half to a full. I've always tried to live close around some kind of water. Like here, the closest water to me is gonna be the bay, I guess, over by Kima. but I got the pool right in front of me. I didn't want to be on the back side. I wanted to be on this side, even though I had to pay more money to live on this side by the pool. I wanted to look out at the pool because that's where people are, and that's where they're going to congregate in a few more months, all through the spring and all through the summer. So when I'm laying in my bed, the lights are off, I'm looking outside at people. If I go in the living room, I'm looking outside at people at the pool. If I go on the balcony, I don't want that street view with just cars running up and down the street. I don't know them people. Hey, Janetta, don't worry, Miss B. You look great. Thank you. Okay, y'all still got y'all's conversation going. You say your mom is almost 80. That's a blessing that she's still here. I would love to be here if everything is working properly at 90, live to be 100. But I don't want to be here if I can't take care of myself and if somebody else has to take care of me. I don't. I just ask God, please take me. That's my worst nightmare, is that I live to that stage where somebody else has to feed me or clean me. I don't want to be here. I let them know. Okay. I put baby oil in my lotion. Okay, that works thing. It sure does. Baby oil is excellent on the skin. Wanda is in the building with lots of hearts and roses. Let me get on down here. Carolyn, I'm 504 for life. And that's Aretha. Okay. Alex says, that's my problem, Ms. V. I overthink too much. So you're right. I don't overthink. I used to in my younger years, Alex, but in my older years, I don't waste a lot of time overthinking things. Um, I think I see things a lot clearer and a lot quicker and a lot better. And I see through people. Um, they don't think. I guess that I'm very observant. I'm a people watcher now. I never had the time to sit around and watch no people, but I observe people very closely when I'm reading comments um, from chat to chat. If I see you deviate from my chat and be in another chat doing something, I'm like, wow, is that who she is? You see what I'm saying? It's a difference when you start aging and you start growing old. A lot of nonsense. I ain't got time for it. I don't want to be bothered with it. Um, but I just see things much clearer. I can read people much clearer. I see the games that they play. I understand where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do, but it doesn't make sense. It's a waste of time. I'm not going to waste my time. That's all I can say. When I get up in the morning, I got a plan, okay? When I leave work, I got a plan. I knew today exactly what I was going to do when I left work, and I got it all done. And I can't waste time sitting around jealous of anybody or just talking about somebody all day that I don't even know and I don't even care for. They're not a part of my life or my lifestyle. That's too much of a waste of time for me. I can't get involved in that kind of stuff. I'm into the things that I'm into. I've been in church all my life and I'm really in there now. At an older age, you better be off in there because in the end, you ain't got nobody to call on but him. Okay. So you better find him. Somewhere, somehow in your life, you need to find him. So I have a church family down there. We're getting ready to do a Saturday morning brunch for the pastor's wife. She wants everybody in pink. I think I got one pink dress in there. So tomorrow, probably, if I'm going, I need to go find a pink dress. She said pink dress and pearls, and men pink ties, white shirts. Wear any color suit you want, okay? So I'm a lot involved down there. I like to cook. When I had somebody to cook for, I did. And I work in the kitchen down there and I sing in the choir down there. And that's what I do. I used to be in a whole lot of things. I used to greet 2 Sundays and I used to sing 2 Sundays. Um, used to do mission when New Orleans went under. My church went to New Orleans and we did food drives down there, and we also helped preparing homes that had got dismayed by the flood and stuff. And I enjoy working with the people down there. I've been down there with them over 20 years now. They know me, I know them. And pretty much everybody's laid back like me. Ain't no hell raisers down there. Don't nobody care what you wear, it's not about that. Uh-uh. We know the folks who go dress up every Sunday. I have my moments when I want to go down there dressed up, and I have my moments when I want to go down there and I might have on some pants with a sweater, because where I'm going after I leave church, that's what I'm gonna need to have on. I ain't coming back home changing clothes. That's the way it is. Um, hey, Annie Davis, Magic Johnson, Miss V, and don't forget Kobe Bryant. Yes, yes. Hey, Annie, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Oh no, I didn't know you got hurt. I didn't. She bit the coat. She never pierced the arm at all. I don't have any bite marks or anything on my arm. I had on one of those down jackets that's kind of puffy, and she bit into the down jacket. It was real cold that day. But had I not had on that down jacket, I would have been in the emergency room getting some stitches. Yeah. She would have bit a plug because she locked down on it. You know how dogs lock down on you and you can't get them up? I was trying to get my coat without her tearing my coat. And I just had to wait until she released it. She was just that angry. But she was angry with Miss Aura behind me. But when I went up to try to diffuse it, I guess she just took her frustration out on me. And since she's been back, she was only suspended one day. Since she's been back, she's been just a lovable child. And they have their moments where this morning I had one just kicking, kicking, screaming to the top of his voice and kicking. I don't know. He came to the bus like that. So something happened in the house. So I'm like, okay, we got to calm down. You want to talk about it? And he's one that talks to a lot of people in his head. So you got to figure out, is he talking to somebody in his head, or is he really trying to tell me what happened with the people in the house? It's a lot. You really, really got to get to know them, to know all this information about them. It's at least 3 or 4 people that live in his body every day. He talks to them. They got names. So I'll ask him, who is this such and such person? Who is this? He'll tell me. You I've learned a lot about them, and I hope if I choose to go back next year that I work with them again, because I've grown to really, really like them. And I think I've been a real, real big help to them, and their parents really showed it at Christmas time with the cards and the gift cards and the money, and the chair I'm sitting in is a gift from one of the parents. The other day I had told y'all that one of my children lost his father at Christmas last year, and she lives in a beautiful 2-story home down the street from me in the subdivision. And she said she had some things because she had seen the house because she watches some of my lives. And she said she had some things she wanted to give me out of her house because she's finna downsize. It's too much house for just her and her 2 children now. So I told her, she called me the other day and she said, I just got back from Disney World because she took them to Disney World to get them away from what they experienced last year. And she said, I got 8 suitcases I took because they were gone like 3 weeks. And she said, but I have not forgotten you. So I'm going to call you and we're going to get it together and get this stuff out of here because hopefully I can put the house on the market by March or April. And I was like, okay, whenever, just let me know. Um, Alex, I am not a water sign, but I love the water as well. Living in your area, you got to like it holistic. Yep. Wanda, I am well. Thank you for asking, says Alex. Holistic, what is your sign? Says Alex. Do you know Stonewall James? Okay, y'all still trying to get to know each other here. Okay. Yes, the water is pleasant, holistic. I think water, I like to watch water, be in water. I like to watch fire. Fire is very peaceful to me and it's beautiful. Just looking at the fireplace. I can sit there and do that for days. Or watching goldfish in a tank. Yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. It's calming. Um, Rain can even be calming if you don't have to go out in it. If you're just sitting there watching it from the window come down, you can look at the different size water drops. You can look at the direction it's blowing in. I observe all kind of stuff like that. I'm not, mm-mm. Okay, let's see. How let's just say I get along with SAG well. Okay, that's Alex. Scorpio is a water sign also. I said, I don't know a water sign. What am I? February 19th. Y'all gonna make me get into the horoscope thing now. I love the night too. I flourish well at night. I do. I do my best thinking at night. It's calm at night versus the day with everybody out there. I'm looking out my window now and I don't see a soul. It's just so peaceful. My blinds are wide open. Yeah. I'm just sitting in my bedroom looking out and it's just very, very peaceful. hmm Um, let's see. Let me get on down here. Carolyn and Aretha got a conversation going on. Thank you, Gunner. Is in the building. Games are games, but our lifestyles don't change, but we all come together. Tell my kids your friends may change, but your family never will. And that's fact. And welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Thank you, Gunner. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Brittany. Hello, Miss V in chat. I'll catch the replay. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm just getting down here, Brittany. This is a long live tonight. They talking tonight, baby. Uh, Come as you are. Yes. And that's my motto. I don't need you trying to be nothing you not because I'm trying to get to know you. So if you an imposter, I'm not going to get to know you. And then if I do get to know you, I'm not going to like you because you're not who I thought you were. Hey, Miss Libra Ford. Always be in the bushes or hit replay. I appreciate you, Miss Libra. You've been over here since the very beginning. You and Brittany, when I first came on, y'all went to the bushes for a while. Now you come in, but I understand it. I do. I do. Um, who is cuz? Who is your cousin? Yo Yo. Okay. Aubrey Loomis. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Let's see. Holistic is speaking to you, Brittany. Okay, let's see. Is the child you working with schizophrenic? He has autism. He has a personality disorder. He has mild schizophrenia. Um, he has a lot going on. Yeah, he does. And I have several that are nonverbal. They can't speak, but I have one. He's so intelligent. He can point me to his home and he knows now the route that we take to take every child home and he directs us every evening. And I say little things like, I live right up the road. Mr. E, you going home with me? He's serious. If his mother's car is not there in the evening, he ain't getting off that bus. He's very, very sharp. I have a little one that just came in the other day from Hitchcock school system. I told you this boy can draw. He needs to be down there working with Walt Disney, doing something with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and them cartoon characters down there. And I'm going to get with his mama and see if she would let me bring him on and show his work. He is so good, y'all. It's unreal. They all have a talent. You just got to zero in on what it is. He's found his. My 200-pounder can sing her butt off. If she chooses to sit back there and bella out a song, everybody's like, wow. Oh, yeah, she got a voice on her. They all got something. You just got to find out what it is. And I love the program down there because they can stay with us until they're 21. And they teach them how to function in life by themselves in their own home environment. They get them a job before they leave the program at 21 if it's a greeter at Walmart. They might work at the movie theater. They are going to earn some kind of income and feel a part of society when they get out of that program. Hmm. Yeah. And it's not easy because they got a lot of stuff going against them. I have one in a wheelchair that can't do anything. He has a trach, he has a tube. Um, he can't move his arms. He's in therapy, so he's starting to move his right arm a little bit. He can't hold his head up. I have a block on him when I bring him in on the bus to make his head stay up. He's never walked, he's never crawled, he never will. He's in diapers. I think he's 11. But we've got to really bond. And now I turn around and I ask him, Mr. A, are you all right? And all he'll do is give me a big smile. And I know he's okay. I know the days now when he's not feeling well because I know the groan sounds when he's not feeling well. Some days he lay back there and he go to sleep. Once I strap his wheelchair down and we get the ride, and he'll just lay back there and go to sleep. And his little sister rides the bus with him. She's 5 and he's 11. And she's not special needs, but she just wants to be on the bus with her brother. And I have a 3-year-old on there now. And he rode the bus without his sister today. She didn't come to school today. So it's a lot. And to get to know them and their personalities, and if they're sick, or a lot of them have a lot of health issues that go on. I don't have the one that had seizures anymore. He's on another bus now, but I had one that had seizures. Hmm. You got to be very loving, very kind, very patient, very, very patient and understanding, because you're not going to make it with them. Mm-mm. You got to get to know them. You got to get to know their parents so you can talk to their parents about certain issues that may arise on the bus that they know about, but you don't know about, because everything is not on that sheet of paper. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Luke, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. I love the water so much. My whole life goal was to build a house near the beach. Working my way up. Finally, 2 years ago, I built it in Virginia Beach. Let me get some readers on here. I'm squinting. Okay. Let's see. Last house was closed, but need to see it. Okay, that's A Millie. Hey, A Millie, I didn't know you were in the chat tonight. Virginia Beach, I've been to. Myrtle Beach, I have not. I need to go up that way. That's good driving too. I'd like to drive that way. Kiss the Ring said, agree. All of those sights and sounds are soothing. Yeah, very soothing. You got to get in touch with nature. I never had the time before now to really sit around and just get in tune with nature. I was working, I was taking care of children, I had a family, I had a husband. I don't have any of that now. So I can really smell the roses now. Hmm. And we only have maybe about 2.5 months left of school with all these in-service days we have and spring break. And that's what I want to do, just kind of like just chill and go somewhere and not be in a hurry to go do this and go do that. I've been down there, bro. I don't want to do that no more. I just want to sit and chill and watch the people. And if I get there that day, fine. If I get there tomorrow, fine. If I don't get there, I'm still good. That's where I am now. Mm-mm. I can't do drama. I can't do none of that. Hey, Real Spills, how you doing? You a Pisces too, aren't you? Boop, boop. It's been more than 10 years. I saw Eric on Facebook and then it was gone. I don't know who Eric is. Okay. Eric, my friend Eric, the carpenter. Is that who you talking about? That was always itching. Carolyn, because If you're talking about Eric Williams, he has cancer now, and I need to call and check on Eric. He was right over here at the UTMB for a while, but they were trying to get him in MD Anderson. And Millie say, February is Aquarius. I don't play with the zodiac myself for Christian reasons. Also, just can't see how so much can apply to people born in the same month, but in a Libra air, so not water, but love it. I kind of feel the same way with you when you say so many people born in the world and all of them gonna fall under them little 12 zodiac signs. I can't get with that either. I feel you on that, Aunt Millie. Uh-huh. Let's see. I listen to thunderstorms, blizzards at night on YouTube. I am an introvert. Really? I can be an extrovert if I want to be. Okay, so you carry both traits. I think I'm more of an extrovert than an introvert. Mm, I don't think I've ever been an introvert. I mix with people and I mix with people well. People tend to gravitate to me before I gravitate to them. Because when I walk in a room, I scan the room. I find the bathrooms. I find the back door. I got little quirks about me that I just do. And I'm always thinking if something happens in this room, I need to know where the back door is. I need to know where the fire escape is. I need to know where the bathroom is. And I'm always position myself in a room where I see what's coming in the doors, but I'm never going to put my back to a door. It's just certain things about me I've just learned in a lot of traveling over the world and being around a lot of people. People aren't always who you think they are and who they say they are. And I never turn my back to them. Mm-mm. Nope. Especially I'm walking in a room with strangers. No, buddy. I'm going to get to a place where I can eat and I can still watch and observe. And they don't know it because like I'm talking to you, I'm looking around the room, right? But I'm right back at you. I'm good at it. Let's see. I was talking to Brittany, MS.V. Oh, okay, yo. You call her cuz. Okay. I would love to work with special needs. I never have, or elders again. Not too sure if I would be good with elders. I've worked with a lot of elders before, but they were sick. Every last one of them. My mother, I brought her here when she was sick with cancer to MD Anderson. And my father, before he passed, a lot of aunties and uncles and stuff like that. But I would rather have the children because they're leaving out of here, the elders. And I can't, I don't deal with that well. But the children, you're fostering a relationship with them. They're learning from you, you're learning from them. You can see progress. I see so much progress since August when I started working with them. It's unreal. Some that don't communicate well try very hard to communicate with me now. And I tell them every morning, buy this one, by individual, by name. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all this evening. That they look forward to that. If I'm not on the bus, one day I was going to the bathroom and they were like, Miss V, where Miss V, where Miss V? And Miss Diane not there. They don't want to get on the bus. They've gotten attached to us. And we have to be there together. Now, Miss Diane's got a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So there's going to be a problem. I got to step outside for them to get on that bus. They ain't getting on the bus with nobody else. Nope. They're very smart. Okay. Aunt Millie, that's nice. I would love that. Okay, that's from Alex. Keisha Boyd is in the building. Hey, Keisha. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with MS.V tonight. We've been chatting about football, everything over here. Most children on the spectrum are intelligent. If y'all ever seen the movie Rain Man, and I have had autism, they have a photographic memory, and tics are obsessions that make them remember about all information. Okay, you're right on. You're spot on. I have one that's a lover of antique cars, and he points them out every day on the road, and he knows every car. He's into it. His mom has bought him a lot of antique books. I have another one whose uncles are body repair people. And I see him, they're taking him out there and they're showing him different parts of the car and stuff. And he's really getting into that. He can make money doing that. Mm-hmm. Um, Holy Sister Alice, I get along with fire signs and water signs. When I get this transplant, I want to go somewhere tropical. Okay. Sounds like an island. Okay, let's see. They have to trust you. Yes, Keisha. And I have fostered a relationship with them where they really trust me and Miss Diane now. They come to us like they know we're going to protect them. They know that. So we have all the confidence in them, and they have all the confidence in us now. That's why I say I would like for them to come back to me again next year. I want to see what a difference another year brings. And hopefully I can stay with my high schoolers until they leave. We should be leaving at the same time. If I stay there for 4 more years, I'll be retiring again and they will be out. And my babies coming on will be further up in elementary school. Those that's in first grade now, second grade, they'll be big kids when I leave them. Yep. Holistic, definitely put it on your bucket list. I have a few tropical places on my bucket list. Where do you want to go? Says Alex. Jennifer Jones is in the building. Hey, Jennifer, I'm sorry I'm just getting down to you. We've been talking over here tonight. Jenny on the block. Alex is speaking to you. I'm skipping on down, y'all. I moved to the mountains. I love it. Okay, Keisha, where are you in the mountains? Are you West Coast or East Coast? You don't have to holler the city. What state? Okay. Hello to all coming in from the real spills. Aunt Millie says the beach house was only possible having houses to sell. It began 20 years ago with a fixer-upper. Yeah, we talked about that. 3 years ago, market was hot. I sold the last house to build this one. They say invest in property. You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. My inherited property down in Louisiana, I don't intend to do anything with it, but leave it to my child and my grandchildren, and hopefully they'll come up with something that they want to do with it. My father and mother left it to me, and I want to leave it to them. And it's my portion is about 40 point something acres. So who knows what my daughter and her children will come up with. I don't know. But if not, keep passing it on down. Generation has been in the family now for 1, 2, 3. I'm the 4th generation. My daughter will be the 5th generation. My children are the 6th generation. Let's go on down here. Candy Jones say, I had a close family member that passed last year. She was turning 92, February 26, 2024. And Grandma Faye just passed, and she was 96 years old. The weekend that I went down to bury the great nephew, she passed that day of the funeral. That's my sister-in-law's mother, the one that passed of pancreatic cancer, the wife of the oldest brother that's 83. Keisha says, I used to play rain for my kids every night to sleep when they were babies, and they still listen to it in their 20s. Rain is very peaceful. It's just certain things out there in nature that's the leaves blowing in the wind. You can just sit there and watch that. That's very peaceful, very calming. You have to learn these things in life. A lot of people suffer from anxiety because they get too caught up in everyday life, and it's overwhelming. You got to get away from that and find your peace. What is your peace in life? And it shouldn't be people. God put a whole world of stuff out here. Find something in nature and out there in the world other than people to find your joy, your happiness, and your peace. Yeah. No, Miss V, another Eric. Okay, all right. Kiss the ring said, I do the same. My brother said, I'm always plotting my exit. I just like to see what's going on and know the way out. You better. A lot of stuff be going on. You get tied up in these buildings and stuff. And there was a shooting my pastor was talking about in the church on Sunday down in Uvalde, Texas. And, you know, you don't know in these schools, ours is pretty much together because we have to have a badge to badge into. Oh, I'm dropping all my money on the floor, my birthday money. If you don't have a badge, or when I lost my first badge in a car wreck that night, I had to let them know immediately so they could deactivate that badge so it wouldn't fall in the wrong hands. And every school has this badge in DISD. And if you don't have a badge to get in, and they will sometimes, if they don't see your badge around your neck, they'll ask you, they'll stop you. Can I see your badge, please? If you don't have a badge, you ain't got no business up in there. Uh-huh. And I think that's better than metal detectors because every door is locked. It'll only open from the inside out. It won't open from the outside in without a badge. That was pretty ingenious to me. Okay. You want to go to the Virgin Islands? I've never been. I've never been to Cayman Islands. So that sounds like a good trip right there. Look it up on the computer first and travel there first on the computer, and then you'll know where you really want to go when you get there. Keisha Boyd said, I work with the terminal ill in the Air Force, and you have to have patience beyond patience. Girl, I don't know how you did it, Keisha, but my hat's off to you, and God bless you for doing it, okay? Terminally ill elderly. Wow. I don't think I could have done that one. Holistic Rain Man is a classic movie that man won an award for his performance of a man on the autism spectrum. He remembers numbers, prices, addresses, see counted cards. Most autistic kids been sharp. They're very sharp. You just got to find out what are they sharp in. They excel in something. Alex said, Miss V, I am an introvert. It surprised many because I get along well with many personalities. However, my circle is small and I'm a loner. That's interesting. You know, I'm not even talking about football since my Ravens lost. Well, Keisha, I understand. Keisha, I understand, okay? But I don't let it get to me. It's a game, okay? My passion is with the elderly. Okay, Jules, I didn't know that either. That's good to know since I'm becoming elderly fast. When they trust you, they feel a genuine spirit from you. Yes. And they're more tuned into you than regular people are. They feel everything you feel: laughter, joy, pain, sorrow, everything. I can be doing this on the bus and they think that I'm hurting or I'm not feeling well. Miss V, you okay? I'm really looking at my cell phone trying to figure out times of the routes or whatever. And I'm like, no, baby, I'm fine. I have to remember to put that smile on my face. And when I'm speaking back to them, they're very in tune. Carolyn says, hey, Keisha, I am a USAF veteran also. Carolyn, I don't think I knew that you were a veteran. Ain't Millie very nice? Very good investment. Yes, it was. Hey, Pierre, how you doing? I'm going on down here. February 26th is my birthday. Okay, Jules, so we're gonna be in the February month for birthdays over here when we have our parties. We can have two parties. We can have a party on my page and a party on your page. Yeah, I like the party. You know that. Candace, speaking to your real spills, trees talk. Did y'all know that? Go outside late at night and listen. I'm gonna have to do that, Alex. I don't think I've ever stopped to listen or even knew that. No, I didn't. Okay. Keisha wants to know what's the sound. I can't, Eric, I can't speak anything but English. You speaking in Portuguese? I don't know it. Okay. Same way at NRG and Minute Maid, no badge. You're not getting in. Exactly. Keisha, January 24th, just the other day marked 50 years from my induction date into the Air Force, Luke Air Force Base in Arizona. Oh, okay. Congratulations to shout out to Carolyn for and Keisha for being in the military protecting us. Jose, hello, how are you? Greetings, I am from Panama. Welcome to Chatting with MS.V. I had a very good friend that I lived with when I was in flight school we were in Vancouver together. She was from Panama. We talked to each other maybe once or twice a year. Okay, welcome to Chatting with MS.V. Hey, Real Spills is laughing. Catrice is in the building. Hey, Miss V, our hospital has badges. If you use the staircase, you got to badge to get back in. That's good. That's a good thing because I think it adds another layer of safety, in my opinion. Okay, and welcome, Catrice. Keisha said children and animals feel spirits and moods. I've not been around animals as much. My mom had a poodle and some kind of cat growing up, but I didn't really pay that dog and cat too much attention other than feeding them and giving them some water. I've not been a big animal person in my life. Um, my husband had a dog, and just before I moved up to Baltimore, the dog had a heart attack and died. So he didn't get another one, but he did get a cat because we lived in a forest and we had set up all kind of traps and stuff and did everything we could to keep the little mice from sliding under the door. But when we got that cat, we had no more mice. Mm-hmm. Miss B, I live in West Maryland. Okay, Keisha, I didn't know that. What is city in no, don't name your city per se, but what city is West Maryland? Okay. Holistic and Catrice are speaking to each other. Holistic headed home from these 12 hours of work. I used to do them, Catrice. I know about it. I used to work in Hagerstown. I ain't know that was West Maryland. Yes. Um, we worked with DirecTV for a while. When I was there, I was trying to get my Social Security built back up because I told you I was a housewife for 8 years. And when I went back, I worked for DirecTV and we would be in Walmart and all those. You know how they have the people out in Walmart? That's where I was. Hagerstown. Okay. You love it? I don't know too much about it other than going to that store. And I only did that for about 6 months and I got tired of that real quick. I made a lot of money because I was good at talking to people and get them to sign up for DirecTV, but I had to leave that. That's when I went to the airport. Yeah. Well, y'all, I've been on here 2 hours. Catrice, okay, sis, drive safely. Everybody be safe. And I really have enjoyed this live. I'm so glad all of y'all came in tonight. We done talked about football. We done talked about vacations. We done talked about health. That's what I like about is chatting. We can chat about what we want to. We can start one subject and we can leave there and go to another. Y'all take care. Love you much. Thank y'all for all coming in tonight. And like, share, and subscribe for me, please. And I will see you good people tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Love you too, Alex. Have a good night to you too, Keisha, and all my little sugar woogers and beautiful butterflies. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.